And I'm not going to present the whole deal to you. I'm going to start with closing you on the payment matrix.
Okay.
Okay. What I'm going to do with Heather here is Heather is going to be a typical customer. Heather is going to object and object and object and object. However, because almost all objections are predictable, I am well prepared to handle anything she says. Doesn't mean that she's necessarily going to buy everything I've got to say, but at least I'm well prepared. It also gives me the opportunity to listen to Heather. It gives me the opportunity to pay close attention to Heather because I'm not thinking about what I'm going to say next. It's what a well-prepared professional does. And my question for you is, are you a well-prepared professional? Well, after this video, if you pay close attention, you will be better prepared then than you are now, hopefully. So, here we go. Heather, thank you for your cooperation. Be a bitch, okay?
Can't put that in the video.
I think I can get away with bitch, okay? Well, we'll find out anyway. All right, Heather, so do me a favor. Decide which one of these cash down amounts will work best for you.
Okay, we're going to go with the 3,000.
Okay, then here are your opportunities. Now, short term, you're going to pay fewer finance charges, pay the vehicle off sooner, build cash value in it faster. All right? Long term, hey, the payment's way more comfortable, but it's also more flexible because you can prepay it without prepayment penalty. Okay, you just do it in your own time frame. Get a raise, get a bonus, win some money, gambling, whatever. And then right there in the middle, we've got the best of both worlds. So do me a favor, put a check mark by the payment that works best for you. Authorize this and date it, and we'll get your new Explorer ready for delivery.
Okay. Well, I definitely want to do the 72-month term. I definitely want to put $3,000 down.
Okay.
But I don't know if you see it or not. My credit score is nearly perfect. 599 is not even close to an interest rate that I'm willing to pay.
Okay. Understandable. Understandable. And you know what? The only reason you're paying 5.99 is so you could get the Harbin value price. Okay, I think we talked about this earlier, but let me re-explain it. Look, the bank is providing us the vast majority of the profit on this particular transaction. All right, they are paying us to send them good credit business, and that's exactly what you are. However, in order to do that, we have to live with the rate that we've got right down here. So, could you get a better rate somewhere else? Well, I think absolutely positively you could. You may have a credit union or a bank where you could get a better rate. I get that. And after 8 months, you are free to pursue that better rate by paying this loan off. However, in order for you to get this deeply discounted price, because Heather, we weren't the only Ford store you checked out, were we?
No.
You looked at prices on other Explorers elsewhere, right?
Correct.
I've got a reason. I got a feeling there's a reason you came to our store, and I've got a feeling that reason was this low price. Correct?
Well, it's list price.
Okay.
You're not price gouging like some of the other dealerships.
Exactly. And if memory serves me correct, the young ladies on the telephone told you exactly how this would work when you got here, right?
They did.
Okay, so look, are you paying slightly over market with a $599? Yes, you are. But you're not going to do it for 72 months.
No.
You can do it for 8 months. Okay, so I just need your authorization and date that right there.
Okay, so, you know, if we can't do anything about the interest rate, I understand. Obviously, the big problem is going to be what I'm paying a month.
Okay.
So I'll live with that interest rate, but you got to get the monthly payment down to $700. And I don't care how you do that.
Okay. You're welcome. You know, this is somewhat misleading, and the reason it's misleading is because of the computer. Okay. Now I am mature enough to take responsibility for most things, but when it comes to the way the computer spits out these numbers, I'm going to pass the buck. And let me explain exactly what I mean. Okay? Your vehicle, which you are desperate to get out of, is the Edge, right? Okay, we're going to buy it for a good price of $24,500. However, you owe a little bit more than that, don't you?
A little bit.
Okay? So work with me on these mathematics. All right? 11. $24% of your new payment is not for your new Explorer.
Okay.
24% of your new payment is for the Edge. Okay? That means $185 is for the Edge. The payment for your new Explorer isn't $763. It's $578. Okay? So we're going to do this any way you want us to do it, Heather. The choice is completely up to you. A, you put down $14,868. Okay? And your payment is $578 a month. B, you put down the $3,000 you said you wanted to put down, and your payment is $763. Which one of those works best for you?
Neither. I know I've got some negative equity. That's why I'm putting $3,000 down to help compensate some of that. So the easiest thing would be for y'all to just put more money in my trade.
Okay. And as I explained to you, we'd love to put more money in your trade, but the fact of the matter is it's the market that determines what your trade is worth. Okay? We don't do that. We determine the condition of it, and we attach the number based when we couple the condition with what the market says the vehicle's worth. However, I got another way of looking at this. You know, everybody knows that if you buy a life insurance policy, you can build cash value, okay? But very few people know that when you buy a car or a truck, or in your case an SUV, you are literally creating cash value in your vehicle every single time you make a monthly payment. Has anybody ever showed this to you before?
No.
All right, look, here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to make a payment of $763.72 times. I get that, all right? However, I know you can, okay? I know you already pointed out how creditworthy you are. And by the way, the bank wouldn't have said yes had they not thought you could make that payment. But you don't want to. I understand. But here's what's going to happen. You're not going to pay $500 or $763 a month to drive this Explorer. But what you will do is you will write a check for $763. You will sign it. You will make it out to a lender, and you will send it to that lender. But here's where it gets a little bit cool for you. Okay? Remember, I used the term cash value. All right? Did you know that every time you make a payment, you're creating cash value for yourself in your vehicle? So no one's ever explained this to you?
No.
Okay. Most people think that the 763 goes to lender and it disappears forever. That's not the case at all. Because 6 years from now, when you make that 72nd payment, what comes back to you in the mail a couple weeks later?
Title.
And it's your favorite type of title because it's free and clear, and it's only got one name on it, and that is your name. Okay? Now, the question I've got for you, this is a $37,000 vehicle. If you drive it like you intend on driving it, if you use it like you intend on using it, you don't crash it, you don't trash it, what do you think that $37,000 vehicle will be worth 6 years from now?
15.
Okay. I think that's fairly conservative. So now, fast forward. 6 years from now, you've made your last payment, you got your title back, and if you give me a call, do you drink alcohol at all?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You give me a call, I'll buy you a bottle of champagne, okay? You can share it with me if you want to, or you can keep it all for yourself. Because now you've got a $15,000 asset, all right? You've got no payment at all. You've reached the dream payment. And this asset serves just like a very expensive share of stock, because you could trade it in, couldn't you?
I could.
You can trade stock, you can trade cars, you could sell it, you can trade sell cars, you can sell stock. Or you could even borrow against it. And I'm not talking about a title pawn shop, I'm talking about taking it to a regular bank. They will loan you money on the title. But I told you that you were building cash value. Let me show you how that works. Look, $15,000, 72 months later means that every time you write this check and send it to the lender, you are creating $208 worth of cash value in your vehicle. So, in essence, what that means is the $763 you're paying minus $208 means $555. Heather, your net payment after the cash value build, your payment to drive this vehicle is only $555 a month. I need to get that thing ready for delivery, so I need your okay right there, and I need your date right there. Say something for the camera.
Oh, absolutely. That sounds amazing.
Remember, the camera was pointed towards me. They couldn't see you
Yeah.
closing.
Yeah.
Now I've got to go edit me out. All right. How did that sound? Dalton, was that the most amazing thing you've ever seen in your entire life?
That's it.
How quickly have I picked up on this cash value thing?
Quick.
Yes, I have. It's brilliant.
Comes back to a previous conversation we had earlier as far as
The one we already settled on?
no, the one about whether you do things fast or slow.
What do you mean?
Talking about the salespeople and the tactics.
Your pace.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, see, but as we watch this video, you'll see. I was fairly deliberate with you, wasn't I? Okay, but that's why I write so much. It slows me down. Otherwise, I get to talking too fast. Okay, I've been down south since 19. How old are you when you go to second, third grade? 8.
Something like that.
Yeah, I've been down that south for 52 years. 62 years. But I started in New Jersey and New York. So I still got the tendency to talk a little fast. All right, any questions about what I just did? I mean, do you think it's got practical application? Shoot me straight. Again, nothing, I'm gonna tell you, my hope is that the first time you use this, customer goes, oh yeah. But does anything work 100%?